everyone, and welcome back to Rayman 2 The Great Escape on the SEGA Dreamcast. I am BaaaaAAAHHhh yet again, and today now we're going to tackle beneath the sanctuary of rock and lava, fire, whatever it's called. Rock and something. And to start things off, we're pretty much trapped in this room. What's going on? Where do we go? Well, the short answer is we can't go anywhere. Why can't we go anywhere? Well, basically we lack the capabilities to do so, but fortunately, Lee the fairy comes out of nowhere saying, "Hey, look at me! I'm here now." And Lee's gonna offer us the way forward. Basically, we're gonna get a hold of a brand new power-up. And this new power-up will enable us to fly. That's right, fly. And basically it works like flying in any other... You know, the flying works like you'd expect. You push the A button twice and you'll start doing your helicopter hair, which you've seen previously in the game. And basically you hold down the A button and go up, and you let go to go down. And then you press the left trigger to sort of stabilize yourself so you can fly with a lot more control. And to be honest, it works out. It works really, really well. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the only level in the game where we're going to be able to do this. So, take advantage of your newfound flying ability for as long as you can, because you can only use it in a stage by here. And this stage is a very nice change of pace because of this. You need to basically fly throughout each of the areas, and you need to sort of do a lot of tricky sort of flying maneuvers involving wind and stuff like that. And going down areas like this. Now, right beneath where we actually spawned, there is a hidden doorway where we need to go through. Now, be careful of the lava. It hurts if you touch it. I don't even think I touched it then, but hey, the game said I did, so I have to agree with the game, it looks like. But yeah, go down here and we'll be heading off into a optional little secret area where we can actually get hold of one of the many cages of the game. But of course we also get introduced to another enemy, which isn't too hard to deal with. We fought many of these guys already as is at this point. So just charge your energy blast as much as you can and just spam him with energy pellets until he goes down, just like you'd expect. Very easy to kill. One complaint I do have about this game is they probably could have fleshed out the enemies a bit more. They could have probably had more enemy types, as opposed to Mook that drills, Mook that shoots, Mook that throws beer kegs at you every now and then. The enemies are really sort of bleh. They're good enemies, but I would have loved it if they had a bit more variety in the enemies. But of course, this is a 3D platform. There's only so much enemy types you can have in a platform game, I suppose. But anyway, now to progress onwards properly, we're going to want to climb up, high up into this vine-infested area. And basically, if you touch any of the vine walls, you're going to get hurt, you're going to pretty much respawn at the nearest checkpoints. And any vines that are sticking out the walls, sort of twirling around, trying to impede your progress. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe you just get hurt. I could have sworn you got respawned if you hit the walls. Huh. Either way, if you get hit by a vine, you're gonna get hurt, and it'll temporarily set you off balance. It's still quite easy to deal with, however. Now, as you can probably see right behind us, there is a giant fan blowing wind. So now we're kind of propelled forward without any real control to our speed. So all we can really do by here is hold down the left trigger and sort of move left and right, and managing our A button pushes so we can actually get through without much trouble. And just like in one of the previous sanctuary levels, if you touch yellow lava, it's pretty much a respawn. It's pretty much an instant kill. So be careful of any yellow lava you find, and be careful by your. For the life of me, I think it's impossible to time going through here. So my advice is just to take a hit and just go straight through the flamethrowers, because I don't know any way to really effectively dodge them. They're very awkward. They're not very fun things. They melt your face off, man. But of course, just keep going and try and find as many lumps as you can. If you miss any lumps, however, you will probably need to die to get them back, or you will need to go and restart the level entirely if there's no checkpoints nearby. So yeah, be careful of the Be careful of the yellow lava. Be careful of your yellow lava, because obviously you touch the yellow lava, you're going to get hurt, and you don't want that to happen. And of course we're going to be introduced to another enemy by here, which I'm going to show you the exact wrong way to deal with this guy, because I messed up. Basically, even if you jump, the wind's going to carry you forward, so one good way to take this guy on is just basically stand on the same platform as him and just sort of blast him until he dies. Not what I recommend doing, but it's what I did anyway, and it sort of worked out in the end, so I guess it's not that bad a tactic. But of course, a lot more flying, and for some reason, whenever you see like rail guards by here, the hitbox is like 3 times larger than the actual picture of the rail guards itself, so every now and then you might be trying to fly over something, but you'll just find yourself dropping down because it's acting like you're going into a wall. It's quite weird. But hey, very easy to miss gauge down by here. Don't forget to boot that if you want it, and we're pretty much on our way throughout. Now there is a actual locked doorway right in the middle of this room by here. And you might be wondering, how am I going to break that open? How can I do this? Well, basically, you might see this, we need to use physics to our advantage. Basically, I can't think of the term. Boop the energy blast off that wall into the door. That's all I can say. I can't think of the term. The energy term? The term. Sadly. Now by here is another segment where we just need to go and sort of dodge everything we can. And from the get-go you want to hold down the A button as much as possible, because the wind is much stronger in this area as compared to previous areas. And we just so need to try and go up as fast as physically possible. And basically climb over the lava. Now I have cut out quite a few mistakes in this run through, so if my lum count becomes kind of inconsistent, it's because I picked up lums that I've missed. So yeah, there's what happens if you go into one of those vines. Very not fun indeed. Fortunately, I cut out getting back up here because it did take me a good few attempts. So my lums are a bit inconsistent, I'll give you that. But of course, climbing back downwards, and really, it's just about managing your altitude, this segment is. You need to manage your altitude so you don't go too fast up or too slow down. And just do your best to go through. You also need to dodge things in the environment, which is very easy. Although, by here, you want to go left. I was an idiot, so I didn't go left, but basically there's a cage in that room, also right next to a robot where you need to take on. Just kill the pirate, break the cage, and be on your merry way, which will head to this area anyway, so it won't be much different. Hi there. What's this? What? Oh, what the hell? Ah! In my face! Why would you do that? So yeah, that's the boss fight of this level, folks. And unlike the previous two, well, the previous one, quote-unquote boss fight, this one actually can give you a bit of a run for your money. And also, we lose the ability to fly. So, that's it. Now it's time to take on Fouch. And basically, what you want to do in this boss fight is jump over his fire flame shockwave attack, which, even though it doesn't look like it can, it will hit you even if you're nowhere near the flames themselves. So, jump over the flames whenever possible, even if it doesn't look like they're about to hit you. And basically, keep running around in a circle, dodging his attacks. Once you run around in a complete circle, you reach this point with a cobweb. Bounce off the cobweb and hit the pillar, and it'll hurt a very large portion of Fouch's health. So yeah, basically this is basically a hard version of the Axel boss fight, in quotations. So, while things are heating up here, I mean, this guy is pretty hot-headed, if I do say so myself. We do need to just continue this approach. This boss fight can take a good while if you don't know what you're doing, and it did take me a good few attempts to take on. So, just be aware, he can give you a run for your money if you don't expect him to. And I think it takes 3 hits to kill him, so his very first His first phase is very simple, shockwaves across the floor. On his second hit, he'll start adding fire pillars to his arsenal, where he's going to shoot fire pillars at you every now and then, usually straight after a shockwave attack. And it looks like he had no idea what he was doing then. He's just sort of, what do I do? But now he's on his third attack. Now his third phase is literally the same as the first two phases, except now he's going to shoot out the fire pillars and fire shockwaves a lot quicker. I mean, exceptionally a lot quicker. So what you want to do is run as fast as you can again. Just keep your thumb ready on the jump button. Otherwise, you're going to get quite a bit of damage done. It's a very challenging boss. I'm honestly going to say that. But of course, here we are. Final hit. Here, just boop the stalagmites, whatever it's called, and he'll die. Now you can't see him right by here because for some reason the draw distance on the red lumps are really small. But he does drop a lot of health whenever you kill him, so thank God for that. Because health gets a little bit harder to deal with at this point in the game. Fortunately I don't get a game over, but hey. It's there, you know, it's good to have that little extra insurance. So now we are, there's the end of the stage, so now let's go and get ourselves the third mask. I think we're on the third now. Or is it a second? Yeah, I think it's the third mask. Yeah, we're on the third mask now. Jesus Christ, we're getting quite close to the end. So there we go, third mask, and oh my god, that's a miserable looking mask. Seriously, if that mask had a voice, it'd just be there like, please kill me. But there we go, fantastic. So let's give Polocus, the useless git, his mask. I'm telling you, Polocus is useless. He does nothing on screen. You think, oh, a fancy cutscene might happen with explosions. No. Well, a fancy cutscene with explosions does happen, but he doesn't cause it. It's all us that does that. Thank you very much, Polocus. You're useless. Your existence is worthless. Yeah, I'll go quickly. He serves basically just to teleport us places. He's useless. I just, no. I don't like Polocus as a character because he does nothing. He adds absolutely nothing to this game. But with that, folks, that is the end of this part, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and when we return next time, we'll take on the next stage, which is the Tomb of the Ancients. I'm not a big fan of the stage, but I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. See you after. Bye!